Hey YouTubers, back with RC Mike and Bryan. Today we've got something very exciting to show you. It's the new RC4 drive trail finder. It took us quite a while to get one of these.
Yeah, finally.
Probably a little over a year. Anyway, we're going to do a quick unboxing just so we can see the parts, and let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do a full build on this kit. Probably be several episodes. We're not sure exactly what color scheme we're going to do. They do a really nice job at unboxing their stuff. This is the first time we've seen it. Everything's all separated in this really nice packaging. This is the 2-speed transmission. Looks like it's got a slipper on it, and here's the 2-speed. Really nice piece. Feels real nice. So we're real excited to get started on this thing. Here's the detached transfer case that comes with it. Very, very scale, very cool. And then you've got your front differential and rear differential. Very scale looking pieces, real nice. Cool. Look, chrome out drives, hex drives, real nice. It's got a lock differential in it already. Those are already pre-assembled. We'll probably open those up and just have a look and see what kind of gears they're using. Looks like it's already got bearings in there. They give us 1.5 beadlock rims, which we're probably not going to use. We'll probably use those maybe on a trailer or something, but very, very cool. Probably very scale looking rims. Let's go ahead and pull the next piece out. Very nice packaging. They did a real good job making sure the parts and the pieces all stay together and they're not just thrown in a bag so they can get all scratched up. Very, very nice. Here's the transfer case mount that goes underneath. Very nice piece. All aluminum, anodized. Got all the chassis pieces. Looks like real nice machining work. Nice anodizing. Again, real nice packaging that holds it all in there. Here's the little small 1.5 tires. Very scale, very nice. They're pretty tacky, fairly hard. Probably very scale looking on the car, but they're just a little small for our liking. We're probably going to use a 1.9, which would be a little taller tire, and I'm not sure what tires we're going to use, but
I think it was the IROC. Yeah, the IROC.
Probably another RC 4-wheel drive tire and wheel. We haven't got that yet though. Here's all the little screw bags. We're going to put this kit together using all the stock screws first. Normally I replace these screws with stainless steel, but this kit's so nice. We're gonna put it all together utilizing the existing hardware that comes with everything. First, before we start modifying everything like we normally would, just to see what comes with the kit and what the quality is before we just take it upon ourselves to replace things as we think is necessary. All the pieces are individually wrapped, which is real nice. You got your bumpers, front and rear. These are These are plastic, real nice pieces. Neat little gas tank looking receiver box. That's nice. Little rock sliders. Those are cool. Body mounts. We got some drive axles. Real nice metal yokes. Plastic drive axles. Looks like they telescope. We'll install those and see how they do. We're not going to put any super high power motor in this one. We're going to do a crawler motor, something like a 55 or 45 turn motor in there. I'm not going to put a brushless motor and go crazy like we would normally on some projects. And here's the rest of our parts. Looks like, oh, we've got some leaf springs in there. That's very cool. You want to open those up? I'll take a look at those. Leaf spring brackets. Looks like some Velcro tie downs for the battery. Oh, and these are the scale shocks. These are very, very cool. Very nice looking. Also, again, very well packaged. Like I say, we've waited a long time to get this kit, and we can't wait to start building it. Probably going to take us a few months to get it all done. Very nice little shocks. They function very, very well. They're very smooth. Fairly light action. Not real strong. Be interesting. It should articulate quite nicely. The dampening might be a little bit light, but we want it to articulate. Sometimes when you use a spring dampening shock along with your leaf spring, it can get a little stiff. So we'll see how that works out. We may end up taking the spring out of here and just using the dampening mechanism with no spring to give it a little more articulation.
They're pretty nice shocks, actually.
Yeah, feel that.
Yeah,
Feel
I
pretty
was
good.
filming them and they feel awesome.
Yeah.
They don't feel like anything like you find on the Tamiya high lift.
Right. The high lift, the way they have you put them together stock, they're very, very sticky. They provide way too much spring. They're way too stiff. So we'll show you our high lift truck later, but we took the springs out of our shocks and the dampening out of our high lift. So all it's doing is providing appearance, and they don't actually do anything, but they do look good. But that's also it's got this leaf spring suspension, which is fairly stiff, you know, by itself. So it gives you multiple layers of leaves depending on how stiff you want the setup to be. So that's kind of cool. This is an aluminum plate here for, looks like the battery. That'll be interesting. Looks like a very simple, straightforward kit. Not a lot of parts, such as the Tamiya truck. The Tamiyas, there's just bags and bags of parts and screws all over the place.
Yeah, this thing was number coordinated and all kinds of. They really did a good job on this.
Each bag says what all the parts are, and that's kind of nice.
Big plus.
Let's take a look at that body. And this body is very similar to the Toyota high lift that Tamiya puts out. However, I'm thinking this is going to be a little bit nicer than their body. It's a Mojave truck body, which this is the back panel of the cab, the front cab. Here's the back panel of the window, which is nice. The yellow is a little weird. Normally I'm used to seeing white plastic body, but
yeah, they do have body kits where it comes in white, but we got yellow. The standard kit comes with yellow.
and it does come with some interior. Well, here's the grill, and here's the dash, which is very, very nice. That should paint up real neat and give us some real neat scale appearance inside. This will require a lot of trimming and stuff, but that's a nice piece. Real heavyweight material too. Very, very thick. This resembles the Tamiya high lift body, very similar. This is a clear window, which the Tamiya kit comes with a tinted.
Yeah, tinted like plastic. This is like Lexan.
This is also very similar, almost identical to the Tamiya Toyota high lift. Door handles are a little different, but everything else very similar. The bed's way nicer than the Toyota or the Tamiya.
Yeah.
Very, very heavy duty too. It's a lot heavier than I expected. Real neat body. When this goes together, it'll slide in here like so and give us a nice body. Oh, there's a lot more detail pieces also. Looks like we have inside here possibly a metal bumper. Got some stickers. This is I guess this is just a chromed plastic front bumper. That's kind of cool. Some more chrome pieces. Windshield wipers and side mirrors. Little steering wheel, which we'll paint that up. Some more screws, and got the bracket that holds the grill on right there. And then back windshield here. Lights, rear tail lights. Yeah, it'll be a fun project.
Yeah.
Like I say, it should take us probably quite a while to put this one together, but when we're done, it should be a really, really scale, neat truck. And probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months we should have it. We should have it done, and we'll have to see what's next and stick around, and we'll start putting it together. And one of the things we want to do is take this transmission apart just to see the gears that they got going in here. I'm real interested to see what's in here. They nicely assembled it for us, which is neat, but I'd really like to see the quality of the gears inside. So next time we do an update, we'll pull this apart and give you a look at all these gears inside. One of the other things that we're going to try and do is replace this 32 pitch with a 48 pitch. These 32s have a tendency to run real loud. It sounds like tin cans, you know, in the back of a trunk going down a bumpy road. There's no need that you need this heavy pitch on a truck like this. This is pretty standard for your gas vehicles, but I disagree with the 32 pitch gear here. I like the 48. They just run a lot quieter, and we have a lot better luck with that. Plus there's a lot more gear options. You can get a lot smaller pinion with a 48 pitch, and the sound is just a whole lot better.
Yeah.
So
you know, I was like,
we're gonna try and find a different gear for that, and see what we can do there. So anyway, stick around and we'll start building this for you, and we'll see you next time.